skate and make for more.
Right, then we want to call Alal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kodash, which is to say, Dawlanas, the apostles of, I'm sorry, which is to say, praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kodash, Dawlanas, the apostles of Great Millstone, and to the brothers pushing this word in sincerity and truth, Shalom. Also, we want to give blessings and peace to the believers, the few sisters that believe, and those that help the ministry. Right? Basically, we are brothers from the GMS Kingston camp, and tonight we want to do a lesson on this so-called Black Hebrew Israelite shooting incident. Yeah, because we're not surprised. We're not surprised at all. You know what I mean? When we see things like this coming up in the news, because we know say, oh look, we're at the time where Esau I get ready to make a move on the camps. See, all of this sanctioned by the Lord and how much See?
I have a quick one. This 2 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 11. This Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
Correct. Alright? So we are not ignorant of these devil's devices. We're not ignorant of them plans. We know all of them steps basically.
We get the blueprint.
Right? We get the blueprint. See, we know all of the steps. Right? And guess what? There is no way to escape any of it either. Because the Lord Yahushai, as we said before, sanctioned all of this. Right? You have things where brothers have to go through persecution. See, and when we just come into the truth, we learn these things that look, certain things are going to happen to it. See, and these are just the starting stage. Right? Or these are just one of the starting stages of certain things happening to brothers. Right? The other day you have the whole Yahweh Quahal crap, you see me? Where come up in the news where they basically say young girls I get raped and I get basically I get all hostage and them thing there.
Oh, I think they're
yeah. You see me? And guess what? People see we and basically have we as that, right? Because I remember being in a camp after the news come out, and more than one person passed and basically mistake with or misjudge with for them. See? So don't be surprised when these things happen. Right? As I said before, we've been briefed by a brother and say, oh look, persecution are gonna come. Right? Not just you have the soft persecution where just some easy thing to get over. Your friend them a cut you off, family cut you off, people start dealing with you. But guess what? After a while, people basically come back around with you. Some people come back around to you. Yes, but guess what? We realize that look, we have to be a hypocrite with them. Why is that serpents harmless as doves? See? But then you are going to have the hardcore persecution. We are going to come.
The final trial.
The final trial. Which the final trial really is the hour of temptation. Isn't it? But the real hardcore persecution is yet to come. When people they will actually think that we are the Yahweh Qual or some other madness group are going to actually come up against you. Right? Actually try to hurt you. See? Law enforcement are going to come through it. Thinking that we are part of the madness where take place, like which basically is the point of the video for the night where we are doing, right? The shooting will take place in Jersey, You know what I mean? You have law enforcement that come through thinking that we are terrorists. You know what I mean? Go on.
This is First Peter chapter 4 verse 17. It says, "For time is come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh."
Right, and ultimately the judgment I go extend to all Israel.
Right.
But as the scripture say, it must begin at the house of the Lord. Right? It will begin with the men that were out there on the highways and the byways where basically I prophesy, you know what I mean, and I declare the name of the Lord. See, and this is not doctrine, right? But even men we don't even have the name of the Lord, right? This thing I will begin with them too as well. You know what I mean? Right? The so-called Christian them. You know what I mean? All
those of the Most High go up to Israel.
right.
Is the time of come up with Jacob's struggle.
Right.
Right, because the Most High, the first him clean females, and he move over to the heathens.
Right.
Like I see, we say, man, bring you back to through the wilderness, and play with people. Right, so first him purge from amongst the rebels, then they move on. Because the heathen did not really get punished. East side just get beaten, he's going to get destroyed. Right, well, no one said the heathen them, you know, but Esau don't really have a punishment. We just have in Jabado, then build back the world like that, and then destroy them. Because Esau can't get changed. Never brings us up here.
Yeah, well, it goes on to says, "And if we first begin at us, what shall be the end of them that obey not on the gospel of Yahweh?"
Right. See, so yes, ultimately, this persecution are going to begin. The time of Jacob's trouble are going to begin with the men where you see out there in the highways and the byways, right? For basically test and purge, right? The gold from the silver, from the iron, from the tin, you know what I mean? And who are wheat and stubble, right? That is what this the ultimate fire trial is going to do.
You have one?
Yeah.
Can I finish?
Finish.
Alright, this is 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 11. "For other foundation can no man lay than that is laid, which is Yahushua Mashiach. If any man build upon this foundation gold, silver, precious stones, wood, hay, stubble, every man's work shall be made manifest, for the day shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by fire, and the fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is."
Right. See, so that fire I go try every man, yo. See, if you see what you're really made of. Right, if you see whose side you're really dip on.
Because we're not something where so-called white man now is Edom's kingdom, you know what I mean? And in our kingdom, you have to have an army basically, you know what I mean? So Esau, Edom have an army, you know what I mean? So now you have us, the men of the Lord, we are a threat to Esau, you know what I mean? We are a threat to his society, his one world order, all his future plans, you know what I mean? So therefore, he basically have to try to find a way to get rid of us, you know what I mean?
This is another precept for you.
Quick can, you know what I mean? And this is just a prelude of what's to come, yo. It's just in the beginning stages of it. Well, it isn't even in the beginning stages anymore, you know what I mean? Basically, it'll reach the middle, soon to the end, yo, you know what I mean? Esau push more and more, as you can see, yo, because at one point, you know what I mean, you can see where him basically did at that time will bring it on the scene, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You hear about a Rasta man attack a fake Jew with a knife, him get locked up. You hear say a man throw down a Jewish man in London, him get locked up as well. I know you see this, you know what I mean? So Esau I come out more and more, and I'm gonna push him in agenda more and more against us, yo, you know what I mean? The true men of the Most High, yo. You know what I mean?
I think that there's in Yeshua, the lesson you take it, but name it the accuser is building his case.
God.
Is the that's the matter right now.
I mean,
Yes, sir.
you know what I mean? You know, building case, yo, the accuser of the prison, yo. He's a item, yo. You know what I mean? And this is just a booster, yo. You know what I mean? To everything, yo, because as you can see, yo, if you read it, you hear they say that a Jersey City shooter has been linked to the Black Hebrew Israelites. You know what I mean? The Black Hebrew Israelites. So that's the whole stigma that's placed on us, yo. Black Hebrew Israelites. They're trying to group us in with say a black conscious movement. They're trying to make us a black conscious movement, yo, like the Black Panthers were. Yeah, like the Black Panthers were, yo, and all of the other black unconsciousness movements, because that's not conscious, yo, you know what I mean? And we have only one Redeemer, which is the Yahweh Shemir Shai. I mean, but they're trying to link us with some art, with all of the other black conscious movements, yo, you know what I mean? And ultimately, they want to deem us as terrorists, you know what I mean?
Them already in the process of tying us in with terrorists. See? Because what them call it non-violent, non-violent terrorists. Yeah, so that what them have we as non-violent terrorists. See.
So until we're ready to put it in violent terrorists.
Pretty simple. It's a Revelation 12 verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and he that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time.
Right. See, so yeah, Esau gonna come with everything. He gonna come swing, he gonna run in swinging, yo. Because he knows he have but a short time. Right? He knows say, yo, look, the time I draw nearer and nearer for new world order get put into place. You see me? Which is why you have so much things that take place. Not only just we are lead up to the persecution, but also Esau had to film own thing, right? For film own new world order benefits, right? The 5G, right? I believe me see the blockchain in the media recently.
Brother to speak up.
Okay. Yeah, so I believe me see something about the blockchain in the media recently, right? What else? Seeing ultimately the new world order system basically is a push, yo.
Maybe this is a big news from what you're referring to the president. Prime Minister, sorry. Been speaking about digital economy, which are tying back to the market beast, which is on 5D chip. You have article pull up, right? Alright, so this is the New York Times, dated, last updated 18 minutes ago. You see me? Entitled Jersey City Shooting, Suspect Linked to Black Hebrew Israelite Group, which we've been telling them so we're black. It's black, there's nobody on the face of the red black. Right, we are Hebrew Israelites, that's it, yo, no black no dip on it. What it said, the Black Hebrew Israelites have been labeled an A group. The suspect wrote anti-Semitic and anti-police posts, an official said.
Right? And hey, if you notice, every time them deem somebody as a terrorist, see, these so-called terrorists always make some form of Facebook post before they go doing crime. You see me? That's how them. See, you can see the narrative, yo. You can see through Esau lies, which basically him the one where you do it that way, because come on, Esau own Hollywood, yo. You know what I mean? Them Edomites that own Hollywood, right? So obviously the loophole them what them having and them fake news that them did it for a reason. You see me? Them know that people are gonna see through them thing, yo.
If you haven't good know if you're I say good now. Alright, good. Just the ops. You see me?
But firstly, how to be we're not Semitic, but how to be anti-Semitic when we're from Shem, yo?
Go on.
You know what I mean? We're anti ourselves
Yeah, because Sem is basically Esau way of saying Shem.
Shem,
Shem
right.
was who? The father, basically the son of Noah. Right, and we are Shemites as well. Right, basically descendants from Shem. Right, we are Esau what, brother? You see me? So even for instance, we can be anti-Semitic or anti-Shemitic because we are Shemites if you want to put it that way. Right? You just show you say Esau lies. Right? That the people like for instance a Moabite cannot be anti-Semitic or referring to Chinese. Right? I just put Gook.
Yeah.
You see me? Cannot be anti-Shemitic because they are Shemitic. Even Ishmael, the so-called Arabs, he cannot be anti-Semitic when he is a Shemite as well. Right? Because Ishmael come from who? Arabs come from Ishmael, which was one of the son of Abraham. Is begot from basically Hagar. Right? So let's show you he's a tacky. We are waste, yo. Which is referred to him as a base man. He said right now, investigators are examining links to the Black Hebrew Israelite movement. Right, so my investigator, yo, when was he had a long time? When he said, here's what you need to know. Thousands of people gathered at 2 funerals. An assailant had links to the Black Hebrew Israelites. A neighbor knew one of the suspects and saw a change.
Yep. A film style that yo. Is it me? That's not what a film style yeah. When it happen, you hear somebody come out and say, oh, them notice he did a move shaky where he did a move different, or he make some posts on social media, mostly Facebook, isn't it?
Which is the same thing they going pull upon way. Right? They want to say, oh, they want to interview people they know before. And say, yeah man, he just change. He start up, oh, America get destroyed. And then when cut up a video them, is you know, we been keep on saying it. We not going to do nothing. You see me? Your how about show me how show you tear down the space, yo. When the riots them kick off, we not going to do nothing. We not going to involve in it. We not going to physically take up no harms and fight the so-called white man. It's not nobody in general. We wait for power how about show me how shy. But them still go with it, yo. You see me? I say, oh no, me hear him say this and me. Just like you how shy. Right? Yo, them tell like why you how shy.
False witness, yo. You know what I mean? Quick one. It says Matthew 10 and 36. It says, a man's foes shall be they of his own household, yo. You know what I mean?
So, them Esau turned against it. The brother posts a precept, beautiful precept, Job 13 verse 4. But ye are forgers of lies, ye are all physicians of no value. And that's Esau, yo. It's refer to Esau as what? The father of lies. Right? Say ye are of the devil. Is in which referring to the wicked of all people. But even Psalms, I think of 58.
Psalms 58 verse 2. Yea, Slakia verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb.
And who are the wicked? Esau, Edom. Malachi 1 verse 4.
They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
Speaking lies, yo. Esau make fun for lie. It's because we've been analyzing the videos and the reporter and say, yo, no, this tacky.
Right.
We see through it, yo, but we have the spiritual eyes that the common man can't see it. Right? But we have it, yo. We as blessed our eyes before we see it. Right? And as we said that we have a precept, let's bring it out real quick. The book of Ephesians, chapter 5 and verse 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil.
Right. Yeah, so don't get caught up in a Esau lies, yo. Isn't it? And also watch yourself, right? Watch yourself. You're going in and you're going out, yo. Pray to the Lord, Yahweh Shai. Right? We know that the Lord can sanction anything for happen to anybody, yo. But guess what? We still have to stay in the spirit, yo. We still have to pray. As the brother Zach always say, yo, stay prayed up, yo.
And as pertaining the video up, you know what I mean? Remember, we just check out the video, yo, you know? And you can see through everything, yo. And just remember that Esau has what? Crisis actors. You know what I mean? Remember meaning right here? A crisis actor is a trained actor, role player, volunteer, or other person engaged to portray a disaster victim during emergency drills to train first responders such as police, firefighters, EMT personnel,
Right.
personnel,
Yeah, so basically the definition where them put to it and where them use it for.
Kind.
Right? Them basically the definition I say the crisis actor them basically have to train police for certain situations. But what them use it for is to socially condition the minds of people. Right? Them do it with Sandy Hook, the Boston bombing, the shooting at the Las Vegas hotel.
9/11, the biggest one.
The 9/11, the biggest one, yo. You see me? Yeah, what them call it? False flag,
Can.
right?
And some of them are hoax.
Right, and yeah, you see me? Hey, the biggest, one of the biggest one them, well, if you mention that people get offended, right? Just say Sandy Hooks was a fake, yo. You see me? And you see how much people get offended, right? Which Sandy Hook was a fake, right? Something like that, where what 20 other little 6, 7, 5-year-olds get shoot up and put to death. Not even a memorial, not no memorial, no what you call them, statue or nothing like that. Like how you'd have the Ananda alert something with the statue of cry or whatever, or some, or like how you'd have the 9/11. Some former memorials from 2001 to now. The Sandy Hook thing just dead out, yo. Nobody remember it.
And they even did the footings, or should I say the video, because they come out footage, but come out from it, yo, tacky. You see me, you see no blood like we're supposed to
No
see it,
blood.
the people that look devastated or terrified, like something like that supposed to happen, yo. We're not supposed to see.
We don't say a bag of paramedics have showed body stretcher and then sit there. Not like that. See, and I see same thing with this so-called shooting now, right? Me and the brother them analyzed the videos them earlier, right? The news report earlier, and we have to right through everything, yo, right? Which is why the first precept of the brother bring out was beautiful, though. Right? We're not ignorant of the devil's devices. We know them little tactics, yeah. See, we know them little players, them little players here, yo.
All my days to use it to come against it. That's it. Because the mass retarded set of people have a bite. We'll finish this real quick. I'm not reading the whole article. It said an assailant involved in the prolonged firefight in Jersey City, New Jersey, that left 6 people dead, including 1 police officer, was linked on Wednesday to the Black Hebrew Israelite movement. He had published an anti-Semitic post online, a law enforcement official said. The violent rampage on Tuesday took place largely at a kosher supermarket where 3 bystanders were killed. The authorities now believe that the store was specifically targeted by the assailants, whom they identified as David N. Anderson, 47, and Francine Graham, 50. Mr. Anderson appeared to have a connection to the Black Hebrew Israelite movement, though though the extent of his involvement in the group remains unclear, the law enforcement official said. The Black Hebrew Israelites, which were no black, which has no connection with mainstream Judaism, has been described as a hate group by the Southern Poverty Law Center, a legal advocacy group that tracks such movements, which some of the whole of the camps them under that, is in a board jail, every single camp, put it like that.
As a matter of fact, every movement, I get every so-called black movement, as a matter of fact, I get watch under the Southern Poverty Law Center, yo. You see me? And if you notice, the article is less about the shooting and more about the connections of the shooter, yo. Right? They must stress the facts, yo. Him is a so-called Black Hebrew Israelite. You see me? right? And them put the story together well, because one of the main thing they will always come out and say, oh look, them crackers in the land ain't the real Jews, yo. Which is why them say, oh, he makes some anti-Semitic posts online before him doing thing, right? Them him when attack one kosher, what you call it, kosher supermarket. Kosher basically where the so-called Jews them call clean. That's, you don't know if you whenever you go them kosher pig and all of them food something there.
Kosher foods
That conform to the Jewish dietary regulations.
okay
Yeah.
so
Which is why it don't make no sense when they talk about kosher pig.
so really no we never know no more that shit. Anyways, the devil, the brother, the post of precept here, Daniel chapter 8 verse 25, and through his policies also he shall cause crafty to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. And since they did this, Antiochus Epiphanes, which is so-called white man, which Epiphany was a cracker, Edomite, coming in the same spirit, and ultimately man come up against Yahweh Shai, right? But they're using your policies to make crafty prosper in your hand, because your craft for what? For come up against the people.
Right.
It's ultimately the prophets, right? Basically fulfill scriptures referring to a persecution. Right, but we know it, yo. As I say, we have the scripture where I read from. So you're going to do this. But guess what? This time, the scripture say, when the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall rise up a standard against him, yo. Is me so welcome it, yo. What tell you come in the day you want? Well, and when you want, when the Most High will. Right? But guess what? Because we know how power is with us, yo. Right? And very soon you are going to slavery.
Finish.
Fine.
Alright, it's Psalms 140 and verse 1. It says, to the chief musician, a psalm of David. Deliver me, O Yahweh, from the evil man. Preserve me from the violent man, which imagine mischiefs in their heart. Continually are they gathered together for war.
Mischief is me gathered together for war, because if I look up even the Georgia guy stone, where it states to depopulate the earth to 500 million. And now we will come out, we're speaking these things, we're exposing the cracker. We tell them that guess what? Because this scripture, that the Bible speaks about, you are the Edomites, we're exposing them. All these things of Esau searched out. We're bringing forth out of the wickedness they may be doing on the earth. So because of that, the age we are for from ever since, right, the basically being shown. And you come against the people for that, yo. Ultimately us. You try to silence us. And no one more plan to silence us, ultimately. But just get rid of we, yo. First you attack all the prophets. Is when they basically try to come up against the people in general, which referring to the Israelites. So-called Negroes, Native Americans, Hispanics, Latinos.
Right. They gather together for war. They have sharpened their tongues like a serpent. Others' poison is under their lips, Selah. Right. To keep me, O Yahweh, from the hands of the wicked. Preserve me from the violent man who have purpose to overthrow my goings.
Alright, overthrow going, because we're going on. What would you teach in the word? Is man this nigga? Is in a cracker? I be a silly to lies on us, yo. I try to demonize us. Ultimately, I call terrorists and make even when people come up against me. But it's all fulfilling scriptures. Because I would do, I basically read from the Bible, nothing else. Where there's some men out there in the streets, yo, reading the Bible, nothing else. You see we a big fight with nobody. You see we out there riot or nothing like that. Or instigate for nobody riot. No, I would do is reading from the Bible. So we have a problem with someone read from the Bible. To show you're the devil, yo. Right? You're Satan. Right? The scripture refers to the serpent, the devil, right? Satan, right? The dragon, right? You're the opposer, yo. Right? The slanderer. Right? Coming up against the people. Right? How would you teach your Bible? Nothing else.
Right.
Right? What we do right now? How would you read from the Bible?
And it's so easy And it's so easy because Esau himself no must come up against you. Him like Edomite literally must touch you, Guess who him can make come through it?
Niggas.
Own people, yo. And it's so easy because it's so easy to turn the people them anger towards it. Because them already hate to you, right? We just read the Bible as the accent, right? We just bring up the things them from the Bible, but the way how we do it, we do it in our manly tone, right? The scripture say of the Lord, Yahweh Shai voice run sound is as the sound of many rivers, many waters, right?
Maybe down for me.
You know what I mean? So hey, it's easy for them people, for Esau just turn the minds of the masses against it, right? Because him crafty in the whole in mind control. See? Scripture tells us him wiser than Daniel.
The cunning hunter.
Yeah? So all you have to do is just put out a scenario will look similar to something where people believe so we do or would have said. And then that's it. Because a lot of people just believe in their mind, say we do certain things. You see me?
It says Psalms chapter 83 verse 3. They have taken counsel, crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones.
Right. And this is a part of them crafty counsel them take against the men of the Lord. Right? Plus many others. Yeah, you have many other crafty counsel them take against the men of the Lord.
Yeah, look how Nero burned down Rome and blame it on the Israelites. Is just because we are teaching scriptures. Right, look up history, that's what they do. Right, content for the gospel. Right, push for Yahushua back then. And him burn down Rome and blame me. Right, and basically kick we out, yo. And I see him spirit coming back. This is Matthew 10, verse 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Right, the wicked foul people are wolves. These are the wolves as well. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. Beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they will scourge you in their synagogues, and he shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles. But when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak. And at that time we're coming right now. Right, basically bring us up. We scripture we say we are basically because in prison 10 days we reflect to which means just a particular amount of time, right, that we may be tried. So it's all about the trial of our faith. To see if we really believe in Yahweh Shem Shai. It's for it shall be given you in that same hour what ye shall speak. What shall is for it is not ye that speak, but the spirit of your Father which speaketh in you.
Right.
And the brother shall deliver up the brother to death, and the father the child, and the children shall rise up against their parents, and cause them to be put to death. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endure to the end shall be saved. So it can come to the point where everybody ever hear we out because of the lies we Esau push out. And people just gullible enough, and as the brother said, they won't believe it. They just grab onto it and come up against it.
What's the talk out from Master?
What do you mean? Master says. Yeah, wanna?
And you know you have like so as the brother that going to last night, tonight actually at camp, is it just like the Black Panther movement Esau basically use divide and conquer strategy, yo. At the same thing you might try now, you know what I mean? Because Esau basically have him agent provocateurs, yo. You know what I mean? You have dumb niggas, you know what I mean, men who are in HOI, going to gun range, buying guns, talking about scripture says what to sell your garment and buy guns, yo. But at the same time scripture says that the weapons of our warfare is not carnal, yo. You know what I mean? But mighty through this pulling down of strongholds. So we're only here to pull down strongholds, yo. You know what I mean? False philosophies like Christmas will come up, you know what I mean? Thanksgiving we're gone, Halloween, all of them madness, yo. And push the name of Yahweh Shem Shai. You know what I mean? Show you who the wicked is and who you are, who the so-called niggas, Latinos, and Native Americans are, yo. That's what we're here to do here. We're not here to pick up arms and go at Esau, because Esau blessed with the sword. You know what I mean?
Hey, we can't say the same thing what Yahushua said. Father, right? My kingdom is not of this world.
Right. You know
This
what I mean?
means we don't fight.
Right.
No, we are of the world to come.
Come.
Right, so we don't have no part in this, we're not fighting in this. We know one thing we come here to do is to just bring forth the scripture, teach the Bible. We not know the purpose in this. Is we not hope and fight against it, yo. We're not stupid. Verse, you blessed with the sword. The scripture say, yo, the earth is given to your hands. So, yo, I'm more say give up. And scripture tell us about basically going up against the authority.
You know what I mean?
Right, we're not that stupid, yo.
This is what, Zephaniah 3. What most I say, yo?
Oh, wait up on the line? Yeah, brother, the post is now Zephaniah 3, verse, I think 8.
Verse 8, yeah, man. I can read it. It says, therefore wait ye upon me, says Yahweh, until the day that I rise up to the prayer, yo.
Right.
I never say you go ahead and rise up to the prayer. You never say go ahead and try to bring down Esau, because it would definitely fail. You know? He says, for my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them mine indignation.
And he might do that right now.
Can't,
See,
right?
14,000 troops up and go down in the Middle East again.
Can't.
Right, the most say try the army them for the war of Armageddon, World War 3. Right, so we see it here, we see most here bring into judgment, and then Yahushua return to basically enslave all of them. So we know all we have to do is just wait. Right, and we've been teaching this, so when you see these events here, like niggas basically shooting up place, so them believe we're supposed to know a lie. Because we've been teaching, say, bad man, I don't know, we're going to do this. We're not going to do nothing. And the Lord, how about Shem Yahushua bring forth these heathens into judgment.
You know what I mean?
But guess what? That way I just say I got just fall upon deaf ears, because guess what? You have some dumb niggas out there, some dumb nigga camps out there where actually do certain things that draw attention, draw Esau attention, yo. So it's easy for Esau say, yo, oh, stage one shooting, and then say, oh, wanna say, no, this no go so. What look man, what about them money? That me see them money are doing, them money are got gun range, pose with gun, across the side with them 9 pan them hip and them thing there, yo. You see me? So guess what? The good I go suffer for the bad. You see me? But guess but at the end of the day, the Lord how Hashem Yahushua done did say, I saw it I go. So we can't even be surprised or feel some type of way about it. You know what I mean? Because them niggas are gonna do what niggas supposed to do, yo. You see me?
All prophecies at the end of the day, as Yahushua would say, how shall it then be fulfilled? You know, shall the scripture then be fulfilled, yo? So this you have to have somebody do it, yo. This me have to have niggas that do things to make you get blamed, and you have to have who basically doing the right thing, and you have to have the accuser, yo. It's all a part of the script, right? Which we have right here, the Bible, yo. It's all the Most High movie playing out in real time. One. This is song, you have the song, right? 64.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can read it better.
This is Psalm 64 and verse 2. It says, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily.
And that's a snare, yo, a lie, a trap. It's basically spread out some false propaganda, or for people believe it, or people in general. Then it's a whole no, them a terrorist and then you come at me, yo.
Yeah. And guess what? Servant is not greater than his master. Same thing up to Yahushua. They say, who shall see them? They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. But the Yahweh Hashem Yahushua shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away.
No, you cannot drop it there, another one right now, because you have some man out there on YouTube, some Edomites reveal them agenda. You say, oh no, this is what they want actually do. This is all a new world order plan. It's if you demonize people and basically totalitarian take over.
Right.
Like Alex Skull and Bones. You see me on Christopher Green TV and all so-called shooters them yo. Is them have been revealed and been basically exposing the elites here. I should believe them in a couch with them either way. Because he started trying to create a left-right paradigm. But nevertheless them plan to get exposed. Which is all a part of the even the Illuminati agenda. Before them do something, them pride is them expose it. Say, you know, so they do this and that like the most side. Seriously, them set themselves up as the most side. The most side say, yo, me about this and them do it. This is the so-called white man that try to play God in the earth as well. But nevertheless, you will fail. One more. This is first St. John 16 verse 1. These things I have spoken unto you, that ye should not be offended. They shall put you out of the synagogues. Yea, the time cometh that whosoever killeth you will think that ye doeth God's service. And these things will they do unto you, because they have not known the Father nor me.
Right. And people literally are going to put their hands on me because they feel like say, oh, we're evil or we're devil worshipper, and they want to do something righteous. Isn't it?
One more. So Revelation chapter 2 verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that he may be tried, and he shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
Right. Con.
The end game.
Yep.
We have the movie end game. The end game of basically endurance to the end. We get a crown of life. Because the scripture even Paul is him tell him we going around you, confirming the souls of the disciples and exalting them, that through much tribulation shall we enter the kingdom of heaven. Right, I believe that's Acts 14 verse 22. Right, so we know it will come. Is him just exalt Brother Cecilia, is him to play it right now. We'll show you the signs of the time. Right, because you know persecution, right, that's going to initiate the famine of the word. And once the famine of the word 18, we know that the Alpha, the chip, which is the mark of the beast, basically prophecy is fulfilling. Right, everything as is all going down, yo. Right, Shapalak. Zero time for go home, yo. Read them of anything else. Alright, so with that, hope this lesson was edifying until like out there, giving all praises to our power Yahweh, Shem Yahushai, Shem Bakar Kodash, the one who's into our elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the full. Shalom.